Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show that brings you the best press releases out of the small cap world every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next great small cap investment. Now, it's Friday, March the 14th. As expected, it's a slow news day because it is a Monday. It is a Friday, but I've got three press releases for you from both sides of the border. Let's start you off first in the U.S. with Counterpath Corp. Trades on the OTC under COPA. They put out their Q3 numbers, pretty nice numbers here. They're a provider of desktop and mobile voice over IP software products. Got a nice lineup of customers. That's what I also liked about this press release. I'll mention those at the end. Let's get to the numbers. Record quarterly revenues, $2.6 million. This compares to $1 million last year in Q3. Also, sequentially, that's up $2.4 million from the second quarter. So nice growth all the way around. Net loss was $2.2 million, however, 2 cents a share. That compares with $1.3 million last year. But on a per share basis, last year they lost 4 cents per share. This year they only lost 2 cents per share. So in fact, they've cut losses in half. Why? I think they took on some acquisitions. That means more shares outstanding. That means more shares to spread over the loss over, and their loss per share was actually down. What I also like, company closed the quarter with $3.1 million in cash compared to $1.7 million at the end of the fiscal year on April 30th, 2007. So revenue up, losses per share down, cash is up. Good trend for Counterpath. Got a quote here from Greg Pelling, the CEO of the company. The third quarter was a strategic one for Counterpath. 2 acquisitions were completed in the quarter to position the company as a serious player in the move worldwide to fix mobile convergence services, while at the same time we maintained our overall revenue growth, and that's true. Counterpath's customers include some of the world's largest telecom and network equipment providers, include some AT&T, Verizon, BT, which is British Telecom, Deutsche Telekom, Cisco, Mitel, and Nortel. Great lineup of customers. Nice little company to find. Do some more due diligence, but they closed yesterday at 37 cents. Going over to the venture exchange, Nino Ventures trades there under ELN. For our friends in the U.S., they do trade on the OTC under ELNOF, and for our friends from Germany on the Frankfurt Exchange under E7Q. This is an AGORACOM client, got to disclose that, but this news does definitely stand on its own 2 feet. They're reporting additional drilling results from their project in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Some of the highlights: a 25-meter expansion of the copper zone, thanks to hole ANCU 001. I'll get to that. Significant cobalt values intersected in drilling within artisanal workings as well. So what do we got here? These are drill results from the recently completed 6,200 meter reverse circulation drill program on its 70% owned research permit 5217 in the DRC, and we all know how rich the DRC is in copper. Look no further than First Quantum Minerals, which is a favorite of mine 10 years ago and still is. These are additional assay results from ANCU 001. Let's just call it 001 from here on in, which previously reported 3.5% copper over a 10-meter interval from 12 meters to 22 meters. Now, they're still waiting on assay results from 22 meters to 25 meters, but from 25 to 50, they got the following: 25 to 30 meters, 0.24% copper; 30 to 35, 0.36% copper; 35 to 40 meters, 0.5% copper; 40 to 45, 0.43% copper; and 45 to 50, 0.35% copper. They also have drill results from holes 01 to 09, where workers formerly, by the way, this AN2, not ANCU, but AN2 01 to 09, workers there were formerly mining high-grade cobalt mineralization. Drilling complete to date in the area has not been ideal. It was done in the rainy season, and wet conditions prevented the company from being able to properly assess the cobalt potential of the area. They do plan to fully test the cobalt potential of this zone once field conditions permit. However, they did have some significant values intersected in the above holes. They have them in the table in the press release. Go take a look at that. Got a quote from Jean-Luc Roy, who's the president of El Nino, to sum it all up. I'm going to take an excerpt from his quote. Results from hole ANCU 001 provide us with an indication of the substantial thickness of copper mineralization that may be found in the area. We believe we may be on the edge of a mineralized system which extends over 2.8 kilometers in strike length. That's one big one big number there. We will drill test the extent of this anomaly starting in April. So more coming out of El Nino. They closed yesterday at 54 cents. Nice numbers there. And finally, Atlas Minerals trades on the Venture Exchange under the stock symbol AMR. Drill results here. Here are some highlights. 542 meters of 0.043% moly, 0.12% copper, 229 meters of 0.064% moly and 0.17% copper. These are results from drill holes 5 to 9 of the current phase 1 drilling program. This is on the Brescia prospect. This is at their Tres Correos concession in southern Ecuador. All drill holes intersected significant mineralization, including drill hole 6, intersected mineralization at surface and exiting the western boundary at 229 meters. Drill hole 9, intersected mineralization surface, exiting the northern boundary of the property at 542 meters. They have the grades. Go take a look at the press release. It's a very, very detailed press release. We're going to save the numbers for you to go take a look at. They closed yesterday at 76 cents. That's a wrap for the day. As always on a Friday, it's a slow news cycle day. We believe here in quality over quantity, so I'd rather bring you 3 really good ones and just report 5 or 6 for the sake of reporting them. But as always, if you're looking for more great press releases, more great small cap companies, don't forget about AGORACOM, both our front page and the marketplace. Over 90 companies listed there by industry and exchange, so you can find the ones best suited for your portfolio. Take a look over the weekend if you've got some time, and I'll see you on Monday when no doubt there'll be increased news flow. We'll have a lot to talk about. Till then, have a great weekend. Talk to you on Monday.